It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. What a lovely tree. They put the tinsel on properly. Why is it crooked? Steve, what are you still doing in bed?
Huh? 5 more minutes.
No 5 more minutes. We need to record our 31 Days of Christmas video. It drops today.
It'll be fine.
Am I gonna have to set everything up? Do you have everything ready for the winter? Why didn't you decorate the tree? What? Oh, shoot.
Turn the light off.
Steve, can you hold this for a second?
Hold what? Oh!
Welcome, everyone, to the 3rd annual MTG 31 Days of Christmas. I'm your host, Jester King. It is day 12, and we are continuing the month-long celebration of gift giving. Now, while we do have our winner selected for today, it is still not too late to sign up at 31daysofchristmas.com using the link in the description below. And while you're rummaging around down there, you'll notice links to all of this year's sponsors. Now, they're not just cheering us on from the bandstand, no. They'll be donating gifts as well. We have the founder of the MTG 31 Days of Christmas, the legendary Exotic MTG. Now, while they are a sponsor, they are still participating in the celebration, and they have a very special surprise gift in store for their video later on this month. Up next, we have the tag team duo of Project MTG and the Lotus Council. They've both been very planeswalker behind the curtain, so to speak, in running this entire illustrious event. Together, they'll be giving away 6 sealed booster boxes. Holy Toledo! Yes. They both have videos coming out later this month. 6 boxes? Not even allowed? What's this? Why, of course, the friendly folks at Geekified are joining the celebration, and they'll be donating mystery booster. Oh, come on now. This is not overlaying the way I want it to. Free-to-play editing software at its finest. I mean, shop at geekified.us. This sponsor list is feeling more like a shopping mall of LGSs. So it's no surprise that we've been sponsored by the good old Card Kingdom. This year, the cardboard merchants of the Blue Castle will be giving away every winner this month a $10 gift code to use at cardkingdom.com. Do spend it all in one place. Are you looking to buy, sell, or trade with other MTG players? Then roll on over to cardsphere.com. This is starting to sound like an infomercial. Cardsphere is returning as a sponsor this year and will be giving their gift tomorrow with Pixie Kitten Plays. There's a link to her channel, and there will be a link to her video soon with some post-editing magic, so don't miss out. You'll also notice a link to yesterday's video by Mr. Paws Brown, longtime friend of the channel. Say, that's a crisp logo you have there, Paws. It would look great on a playmat. And who better to help than our sponsor, Inked Gaming? They'll be giving 5 lucky winners a $30 gift code to use at inkgaming.com. Now, if we're talking about customizing, then Alter Sleeves has you covered. Literally. They'll be giving out some amazing gift packages through their sponsored content creator, Affinity Artifacts. I know what you're saying. Jester, that's all fantastic. But those gifts are later on. What about today? Well, you need to hold your horses. And you're in luck, because the pros at Ultra Pro will be giving today's winner one of 11 Satin Tower and Pro Gloss Clip Sleeve combo packs. But wait, there's more. 2 very lucky winners this month will receive a 6-foot table playmat. Whoa, hold the phone. Steve, did we sign up using one of our aliases? Steve? Oh, he's still out. I'll ask him later. But folks, where would we be without the ones behind the magic of Magic the Gathering? That's right, the one and only Wizards of the Coast. They'll be gifting 19 winners with a gift bundle that includes a playmat, a deck box and sleeve set, a life pad, a beautiful wall scroll, and a set of 10 booster packs from various sets. That's insane. All of this on top of the great gifts the content creators are giving out. All you have to do is sign up. Now, I'm gonna hand things over to Steve, if he ever wakes up. He'll be cracking some packs and telling a story or something like that. Just make it quick, Steve. I've already eaten up about half our runtime. I've gotta go make several email accounts. Ta-ta!
Ay, caramba. Alright, I'm up. I'm moving. I'm here. Welcome, everybody, to the 31 Days of Christmas. I am Steve B, aka the man behind the curtain, and that is Hans Eriksson, looking fantastic. This is the playmat that our lucky winner will be walking away with today. But first and foremost, again, let me thank the sponsors of this event as we just went through that whole beautiful reel. Thank you everybody that has been participating, all of our content creators, everybody that signed up, all of you viewers at home today. We cannot do this without you. So I am super happy to be a part of this, to be giving away to the community such great gifts. As we talked about, there's dozens and dozens of awesome things being given away this month, and we're not even halfway done. So if you've been following the channel, you know that I've been preparing this little gift called the Stockpile Stocking. And with that, I've been putting a card in, shouting out one of the content creators that's been a part of this project, this gala event, if you will. But there are two content creators I have not shouted out until this video. We mentioned them already. They are the sponsor/content creators of Exotic MTG and Project MTG. Yes, they have videos later on this month giving away amazing gifts. But we have to put a card in for them as well. And if you've been paying attention, you know that I've been pulling from the white stack of cards all month. But since this is the founder of the 31 Days of Christmas, and Project MTG being the planeswalker behind the curtain, running this whole show, doing a fantastic job, by the way, we gotta kick it up a few notches, and we're gonna pull from the green pile of cards. So for Project, it's gonna be, look at that, Chandra Ablaze. Okay, we're just gonna keep rolling through it. I mean, gaps and things, it's pretty normal around here. For Exotic MTG thrown into the Stockpile Stocking, it is gonna be, don't screw up the name, oh my goodness, another prize pack. Insane. We are filling it up. So, with that said and done, we're going to put those into the stocking, and we will go over those later on in the video when we announce our winner, and we will reveal what all of those prize packs are. So, Exotic, Project, thank you so much. We'll see you guys a little later. Now, as Jester said, I was going to do a whole story. It's a little story time with Steve. We just came up on the 1-year anniversary of my channel, and it has been a thrill ride this entire time. Getting to know everybody, putting out videos, learning how to make videos. It's been crazy. And Magic has been just a wonderful game to play. Just seeing the ups and downs of all the different formats, all the multiple sets that have come out this year alone is insane. So I wanted to, share with you my history of Magic the Gathering. But fans of the channel will know that chronological timelines are more of a suggestion around here. So we're going to be doing things backwards. Let's start off with right now. Commander Legends. It is December. It is the 31 Days of Christmas, and I am a part of an absolutely magical event with so many great people here to support us. So let's just get into it. Let's just start off with the new hotness that is Commander Legends. And this, hands down, has quickly become one of my favorite sets. There's so many just good staple cards left and right in the uncommon, common slots. And you can just hit big out of nowhere with this set. We got Zatzwill coming in with the Archaeologist. We got a Zara, Renegade Recruiter, and a Jeskai's Will. The triple rare pack with a foil rare. To start off, that's some solid stuff right there, everybody. We all know 2020 has been a wild year for everybody, and these core sets have been some of my favorites. 2020 and 2021, both, but, I mean, who can beat the epic rare land cycle that is the Temples? There's no better. Hands down. Just in the comments, let me know. You're probably wrong. If you don't know, that's heavy sarcasm right there. But hey, moving on. Let's see what we get. This one had just amazing uncommons, some great rares. We got brought back for our rare. Seeing a lot of play right now. There's some shenanigans with that deck. Now, we can't talk about the Jester King channel and inside memes without talking about Theros Reborn and the crazy hobos that run around my house and find bundles of these hanging out in dumpsters. So that's been one of the funnest things about running this channel, is just the creative shenanigans I can get into with the characters that I've developed and just the storylines that I've built over the past few months. All around, just opening Magic the Gathering. It's some stuff that has nothing to do with the game, but we have fun. Like the Woo Girl, we have fun. Nice planes and a gorgeous Nightmare token. But it all started with Throne of Eldraine. That was the first set. That was a set that came out. It was one of the first several packs that I opened when starting this channel. And it was the main set that got me into the flow, that got me going with this. And you can't miss with this set. Just the Grim Fairy Tales, Knights of the Round, the adventure mechanics that just took over Standard. Great stuff. Of course, it is the Vantress Gargoyle, and Mill has been one of my favorite strategies while playing this game. Wow! Coming in hot with a foil rare, we got the Stone Coil Serpent. Big X drop. 2 foil rares already. We're kicking butt. Like, I'm just chilling, talking about stuff, and we're kicking butt. But, you know, before I started the channel, come on, it was War of the Spark. This was the thing that took over the world, that kind of changed Magic as we know it, and has been one of the biggest events in Magic history. But it's Ravnica. Come on. Of course we gotta open up more War of the Spark. Get to it real quick. What is our Planeswalker for the day? It is Kaya, coming in with a Narset reversal. Very nice. And of course, War of the Spark being as huge of a deal as it was, you still have the 2 blocks of Ravnica with all 10 of the guilds. I mean, that kind of goes back to the early days of what got me into the game itself. My favorite guild, hands down, has been Dimir, but my true love has always been with Rakdos. I'll get into that a little bit later, but let's just crack some packs. Let's get some Shocklands. The Mystic, always being a pain. Got the Lumbering Battlement, something. Got a Guildgate. You know, you guys know me. I don't even read the cards. I just come up with new names on the fly. So, there's that. What we got out of the guilds, it's gonna be the Chamber Sentry. Very fun shenanigan, 5-color decks. And that, when the gate decks came in, people ran away with that Sentry. But getting out of Standard, I gotta shout out and go back to Rivals of Ixalan. This one for me was probably my best limited draft format I ever had success with. Every time I sat down the table, I went 3-0. And that was either drafting Azorius or Boros. It was that white dinosaur that tapped stuff down. just ran away with the game every single time. Get that out, turn 2, and I was on lock. I don't know, just for whatever reason, every time I sat down, this was the format that I had the best success with. Did we pull the little dude? No. No, I don't think so, but ooh, Plunder, really good uncommon right there. And we got ourselves a Mythic Trapjaw Tyrant Mythic number 1 for the day. Fantastic. What's Rivals of Ixalan without Ixalan? I mean, come on. So, this was actually the first booster box of Magic I ever bought. And when this set came out, that was my first attempt when I first started planning on making the channel, but just due to workload, we were running a bunch of overtime and just lack of equipment. That's the reason I didn't start until Throne of Eldraine. But Ixalan was just an absolutely great set. Super excited about all the pirates. I did build Bracket Brass when she came out, and was one of my favorite decks. But oh, buddy. Speaking of the most epic commanders, we are 2 mythics in. We got Big Daddy Ganesh, the Sun's Avatar. I know I didn't say it right. Rip into me in the comments. It's fine. So, Our Devastation. Love, hate, never played it. What have you? This was the one of the craziest experiences I had with the pre-release. I had opened up in my pool probably the best Esper control package you could hope for, and Our Devastation was the first and only time I pulled an invocation. And as I pulled it, everyone around me freaked out, and I asked, can I run the invocation in my pre-release? And the judge just kind of looked in shock and said, yeah, if you want to. And that invocation was a diabolical edict. In an Esper control build, it is insane. But this was me getting back into the game, and I was fairly new to Limited, so I only went 2-1. I got an invocation out of it. I can't really complain. And what do we got out of this one today? We have Refuse to Cooperate. Refuse to pull an invocation. Sure, whatever. Alright, we'll roll with that. But Amonkhet, that's what got me back into Magic. Actually, technically what got me back into Magic was my brother Sid giving me his Omnath Locust of Rage commander deck and me falling in love with the format. This was around the time that Amonkhet was coming out, and I loved the token spam with Omnath. Hapatra came out in this set, and it was a quick shift of cards from an Omnath deck to a Hapatra deck, and I still got her to this day. And she's one of my favorite commanders. But Amonkhet, that tickled a special place in my heart with the Egyptian theme. Just love those old mythologies. We got Trial of Zeal. We got the Glyphed Keeper, which is actually a Sphinx I run in my Sphinx deck, the Unesh, Cryo Sphinx Sovereign. So, pretty solid. We got the full art of Mountain there. Speaking of mythologies, Theros. As I said before with, Beyond Death, Theros is just one of my favorite planes in all of the multiverse. And this was about the time when I was getting out of Magic for the first time. It was just due to finances. Had a lot of stuff going on. Needed a new car. You guys have heard variations of that story. But I couldn't not shoot for a chance at a God Pack. So let's crack this one open real quick, and we'll continue our story. Which, right off the bat, you can tell is not. That's not a God. That's just a font and fortunes. It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. 1/300,000, 6.7 million% chance. I don't know what the chances are. Don't tell me the chances. We got Extinguish All Hope. One of my favorite artworks. Just check that out. Erebos. Fenix. And Farika. Just chilling. With the foil Spite of Mogus. Fantastic. Foil there. There we go. So like I said, that was about the time I was getting out. Was actually Born of the Gods, and I didn't want to get out of Magic because this was just an awesome set going on, and I loved the pre-release experience. They had the I think it was the Hydra that you were fighting every pre-release. You would get a couple of the there was like 9 specialty cards that went along with that event that you had to show up at, like the game day, the launch promo, the pre-release, all that stuff. But I never got around to collecting all of those. But still, to this day, Theros is one of my favorite blocks, and I absolutely love all of the God cards. That was the reason why I purchased the what was it, the Stargazing Secret Lair. And that pack just shredded. Just did not want to open. Like, worth a dang. So, let's see what we have in the back. It is Scourge of Skola Vale. Hot diggity. This is actually a card I needed. Holy cow. Glad that worked out. But, what's Theros without Theros? So, I think I've said everything about it. It's just Greek mythology. I love the limited environment. Theros was actually the first set that I drafted. So first time getting to draft, had no idea what I was doing, didn't understand why we were passing cards to the left or what was happening. Built a clunky blue-black deck, and yeah, didn't do much, but I mean, it was the first draft experience. Let's see what crazy stuff we could possibly get out of here. Got Ordeal of Nylea. Oh my goodness, with the mythics. We got Erebos, God of the Dead, and an Omni Speaker foil. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. So, as I talked about with pre-release events and environments, probably the greatest pre-release I've ever been to, just because of the story behind it, the interaction at the LGS, was Dragon's Maze. Everybody rips on this set. You can rip in the comments right now, that's fine. But I had so much fun with this event that, you know, the whole Dragon's Maze with the runners, everybody got their guild pre-release kit, and after each round, the owner of the LGS would come out and read a bit of the story, and it had stickers on a map, and they would track the progress of each guild. And even though it was me and like 2 other Dimir players, and we got our butts kicked, we didn't do squat against the 20 Boros players. Doesn't matter. It was the most interactive fun that I've had with any kind of pre-release from any Magic set or any card game I've ever played. So that's why Dragon's Maze has a special place in my heart, because of that experience, even though it's still probably one of the worst sets you could open. Who knows? Let's get another mythic. Let's get like Voice of Resurgence. That was the other thing, is that night I pulled a Voice of Resurgence fresh out the pack, and
Shut up and sit down.
wow! What? You can't time that better. Alright, here's derail all things. When I went to my LGS and picked these packs up, the store clerk looked at me when I said I wanted a pack of Dragon's Maze, and he said, "Are you sure?" I'm like, yeah, it's a whole story thing, it's a whole bit I got going on. I had bought a pack of Dragon's Maze from the same store, same box, a year ago, and got a mythic. Got Ralzeric. And here I am buying another one a year later, getting the only good card left in the set that I pulled that night of pre-release at my favorite pre-release. You can't make this up. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Oh my god, I thought that was a Shockland. Oh, foil Gilgate to tease me. God, that would have been the best pack of Dragon's Maze of all time. But Voice of Resurgence, here we are, folks. This is why we come. This is why we do this. This is what it's about. Gate Crash, favorite guild, Dimir. This is what got me into my love of blue-black. Let's just keep the ball rolling. We're kicking butt. Holy cow. Woo, buddy. And we got the Ogre Slumlord, a fantastic ogre rogue with all the rat decks. And we got the Cinder Elemental. I'm blown away by a voiceover. I was expecting nothing out of that pack, and I got the best card in the set. It's sad, but yes. Okay, I need a moment to talk about how Guilds of Ravnica, Return to Ravnica is where I actually got into Magic for the first time. I actually started playing, learning the game, and fell in love with guilds like many others have. So, and Rakdos, I mean, that was just chef's kiss, like my aesthetic through and through. Loved playing the Rakdos decks, even though I lost every single standard tournament. Doesn't matter. This right here, this is nostalgia. This brings me back. Just taking a minute. Havoc Festival, getting one of the kookiest, craziest Rakdos cards out of the set. And, ooh, we get the foil in the back, Stonefair Crocodile. I forgot they, like, shifted the foil that way. Wasn't right behind rares, behind the token one and all that fun stuff. So, as I said, Return to Ravnica, that is where I got into Magic. And that was my first format I jumped into, was Standard. But Rakdos wasn't the first deck I made. Like most people getting into Magic, the first deck I built was Red Deck Wins, and it was on the cusp of one of the greatest blocks in Magic history, was Innistrad. And yeah, so I remember running around trying to get a playset of Vexing Devils and Hellriders and Gutter Snipes and trying to just burn my opponent's face. But let's see what we can get on the tail end of such an amazing block. Oh, that is a clunky pack, though. That has been sitting around for some years. There you go. All right. Calm down. Will it be an Avacyn? Because that would just be par for the course on this video, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Angel's Tomb. And we got Burned at the Stake with a nice spirit token. And as I did with all these other sets here, I wanted to try and like fill out the block and get a pack from each. But unfortunately, I could not find Dark Ascension for the life of me. So Dark Ascension not found. Instead, we do have Innistrad. So, taking the gamble. But yeah, just won an amazing set. And I'm very sad that I wasn't in the game a little bit earlier to enjoy the limited block of this set and to really enjoy its aesthetic all the way through. But that's fine. A lot of the cards are easy to find, easy to buy. Pack maybe not so easy to open. That's not how you open the pack. Give me a minute. I'll figure this out. But as I was saying, you can always buy singles from Innistrad from one of our lovely sponsors, CardKingdom.com. Just put that plug in right there. Just like put it over the thing. Yeah. Oh, come on. I like tore the pack and I can't even open it. This is the nightmare Innistrad promised us. There we go. Alright, now we're in. Now we can figure it out. Find out. Ooh, we get the Doom Traveler. Limited All-Star right there. What else do we got? Got ourselves a Laboratory Maniac. Classic Innistrad card. And we got our Village Ironsmith with planes in the back. Foil planes. Beautiful foil planes, though. Gotta say. So, even though I started playing constructive Magic in that Innistrad Return to Ravnica era, that was not the first time I ever played Magic the Gathering. No, for me, it was 2003 over at a friend's house after school, watching Toonami and expecting to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but he pulled out a Magic deck and said, "Hey, I've been playing this game, getting to enjoy it. Play a game with me." And I don't remember any of the cards that were in the deck other than it was a black deck, because I remember the swamps and I remember the symbol of Onslaught. That was it. That's all I remember. yeah, that was it. Just I played a quick kitchen table game with a friend, learned how to play it, forgot how to play it until Return to Ravnica, and yeah, Onslaught. That was a thing back there. So my contribution to the stockpile stocking will in fact be a foil Onslaught Swamp Odyssey, and 2 7th editions are going to go into the stocking. Thank you so much for sticking through my crazy story for the insane poll of Voice of Resurgence. Yeah, let's roll on into the close here and announce our winner. Alright folks, let's wrap it up for today by announcing our winner, James Kalingo. Congratulations! An admin from 31 Days of Christmas will be getting a hold of you, so I need you to make sure you got the goofiest ringtone on so you don't miss your email. They will be contacting you, so you can get that shipping information passed over to me. I can pass this over to you, so I'm not just, throwing a box into the ether and hoping it gets to you. But as I said before, you're winning all of this stuff. We got you both Commander decks from Zendikar Rising, Sneak Attack, and the Land's Wrath coming to you. 2 packs of the Ultra Pro Gloss Eclipse sleeves, red and green. These beautiful frosted blue dice. And as I mentioned before, early in the videos, Jester talked about, you got a $10 coupon code coming from Card Kingdom. They will send that out to you. And Ultra Pro is actually sending you another pack of the Pro Gloss Eclipse sleeves with a Satin Tower. All of this. And the thing that we've been talking about for a month now. Let's see what's in the stocking. From all these polls, all these things, we're starting off, we got Outlaws Merriment, we got a Dragon Lord Ojutai, a Discontinuity, Sphinx's Tutelage, the Stormwing Entity, Hadra, Heart of Keld, Jace Mirror Mage, Lazav the Multifarious, a Conspicuous Snoop Foil, Sea Dasher Octopus, Marin Crusader, Teferi's Ageless Insight Showcase, a Skyclave Relic, we got the Extended Art Pack Leader, Whir of Invention, Kozilek's Return, Scavenger Grounds, a foil Fire Mines Vessel, Deploy the Gatewatch, Brokos Apex of Forever, Singer the Dark Baron Etched Foil, Akuri, that is Steel Shaper. I messed up the last time. Go back and you can see that. Earwig Squad game day launch promo thingamabob. We got the Deathbringer Factor foil, a Subversion, Nadir Kraken, Jory Shapeshifter, Winds of Wraith, Thespian Stage, another Skyclave Relic. I forgot there was 2 of them in there. Look at that, they cloned on themselves. We have the Sunmare Familiar Etched Foil. We have Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, a Demonic Embrace Extended Foil, Chandra Ablaze, and, as I showed off, the 5 foil Swamps. But what about these prize packs? What are these things? What are those? Well, folks, first prize pack is going to be the Showcase Land set. So that is actually going to be all 5 Showcase foil lands from M21. We are throwing those in as well. Going to prize pack number 2. It is a full art land pack set 2. Oh my, look at that. We got, boom, we got some full arts. We got the John Avon's 2 John Avon Islands, Mountain, Forest, Swamp, and Plains. This is another land pack, isn't it? Old School Power. Maybe not. Maybe not. I lied. It is. It's the land pack. It's the Old School Power. We got Urza's Power Plant, Tower, and Mine foil. A bonus Power Plant foil with a bonus Tower and a bonus Power Plant. I don't know. Urza lands. Everybody loves Urza lands. Can't go wrong with them. I swear, if this is another land, it's more land. We got you more land. We got the Unland X3 Mountains. So we are throwing in 3 of the unstable islands. I said mountains. It's supposed to be islands. That's what the card says. Congratulations, James. Again, make sure you pay attention to the emails. Get that out to me. I will get that out to you soon. Thank you so much. Everybody, don't miss tomorrow's episode. It is Pixie Kitten Pixie Kitten Plays. It's in the description. I'm losing my mind here. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time.